Well, the other big quarter-final that has everyone talking is World Cup host New Zealand against Argentina. And while the All Blacks prepare for their brush with destiny, one former teammate is trying his luck in the art world. Paul Rhys reports from New Zealand.
At first glance, Kees Meeuws is what you would expect of an international rugby prop. He weighs 125 kilos and has battered opponents in 42 test matches for New Zealand. But what this former All Black really loves is art. This is no idle hobby. Meeuws is already selling his works for more than $200 each at an art gallery in Dunedin.
I don't really pay too much attention to what people think. It's what I am, it's what I do. I don't go out there telling people, hey mate, I'm a sculptor and a rugby player. I just, mate, if they find out, they find out. If they're wanting to know more, they come and talk to me.
The exhibition takes inspiration from Maori culture and from rugby. Meeuws, who has a Dutch father and a Maori mother, hopes his art will educate people who have missed the finer points of his heritage, especially when it comes to tattoos.
I've seen people with tattoos that are female tattoos that men are wearing, and they think it looks cool, but if you're in the know, it doesn't look that cool.
The current generation of All Blacks are bidding for a first World Cup in 24 years. Meeuws played his last test for New Zealand 7 years ago, but hopes the team can be inspired by an even older warrior than himself.
This figure here represents Tūmato Winga, which is the god of war, and Tūmato Winga is holding a rugby ball because rugby is combat, rugby is war, and because it's held aloft, it's in an attacking motion, which signifies, hey, we're ready to fight, we're ready to play. The future.
The next 3 weeks will decide if New Zealand can repeat their feat of winning the World Cup on home soil. The All Blacks are in the quarter-finals, but this is the stage that they went out of the tournament in 2007. That's one picture that nobody here wants to paint.
Rugby's a funny game, it's a funny shaped ball and it bounces any way it wants to, and sometimes at the end of the day it's just luck.
It's been exhibition rugby from New Zealand so far, but having not lifted the World Cup since 1987, there is still the fear they could go back to the drawing board before the final on October 23rd. Paul Rhys, Al Jazeera, Dunedin.